Alright, Shalom. Right, to begin by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash, double honors to the apostles who rule by that great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that push this word in sincerity and in truth. And the brother Howard from GMS Trinidad here to do edification through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Right, a short video, and this video will be based off of a video a brother sent in the chat. So I'm gonna play this video, bring a few precepts.
Rat in there one time and they ate it. It was a dead rat they got off of a rat trap, and I just threw it in there just to see what they would do. They're pigs. They rolled in it and they ate it and fought over this nasty with maggots in it. And I just threw it in there. I figured, they'll just smell it just because it's an experiment. Remember, pigs, if you're eating pig, guys, I can just tell you this. You're making a big mistake. Remember, the pig is the dirtiest animal in the world. It'll eat anything and anything. Remember, a cow only eats grass. Okay? It doesn't eat corn or anything or wheat or soy, but it's a vegetarian. You eat animals, okay, that are scrappers, then you get all the parasites that live in the pig. Remember, the pig tapeworm is bad arse tapeworm. And maybe we'll go ahead and put a picture in this in the video here. The pig tapeworm. If you've had pig, and maybe not, it doesn't matter. If you've got an egg and they secrete out 200,000 to 300,000 eggs a day, and the pig tapeworm has to go through 5 different cycles in your body. It starts in your stomach, it goes and bores out into the small intestine to the liver, it goes to the liver, makes a house of babies, and then it goes back into the bloodstream, it goes to your brain. Okay, you got lesions in your brain, you got certain things on x-rays. These are the tapeworms. They control different parts of your body by having children that this alien goes in different parts of your body. Goes in the liver, makes babies, goes back in the bloodstream, goes into the brain maybe for next, and makes babies. Then once it's made babies in there, remember, it's making a colony. It's like a bee. It goes into your heart, makes babies. Goes into your gonads, makes babies. Wow, this thing's a machine. I know. And then it comes back around into your lungs, and you you cough it up, you get cold, you think it's a fever, you think you got a sickness, and this is the last cycle of the pig tapeworm, the last cycle of the beef tapeworm, the last cycle of the fish tapeworm. These things have cycles in your body. They don't just come in your stomach.
In the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14. Jeez, boy. Chapter 14 and verse 4 and verse 3 says, "But he that prophesied speaketh unto men to edification and exhortation and comfort." Right? So this video is for edification. Alright, and as you can see in the video, you saw that the guy spoke to you and he said, these meats, like pork, is a meat you ain't supposed to really eat, right? Anytime eating is a big mistake. You talk about the swine tapeworm, right? Or the pig tapeworm, right? And the dangers of that animal, right? Now the Lord gave you, Yahweh He gave you the specifics on what you should eat and what you should not eat. In the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7 to 8. It says, "And the swine, though it divided the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcasses shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you." Right? So the Lord said, they are unclean to you. Right? So these have certain animals, certain creatures they ain't supposed to eat, and you're not supposed to eat. Right? A lot of you people talk about the Lord said sanctify, but you wouldn't go and sanctify a snake or a kobo and eat. Right? So you people use these scriptures for your convenience. Right? You had to understand what the scripture was speaking about when it was speaking about sanctify. And in the book of Acts 11, Acts 10, Acts 11, when they talk about when the Lord told when Cornelius saw all these creatures, four-footed beasts, the Lord said, eat. It wasn't spoken about literal to go and eat. He saw all the creatures under heaven. He saw beasts, he saw man, right? He saw all the creatures under heaven. That is what it was referring to. He saw birds, he saw the fowls in the air, right? Right, so this is the book of people that are try to understand what the scriptures referring to. It wasn't speaking about a literal to go and eat, right? Cornelius was, vision. He spoke to Peter. Sorry, so like yeah, Peter, and this was a vision that the Lord gave him to go and prophesy unto these people, these Israelites, to give them that word. These people who was Israelite foreigners. All right. The book of Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 3. It says, a people that provoke me to anger continually to my face, that sacrifice in the garden and burn incense upon upon altars of brick, which remain among the graves and lodge in the monument, which eat swine's flesh and broth of abominable things is in their vessel, right? An abominable thing is what? Is the pig or pork, right? It's an abominable thing. The Lord tell you that, hey, you ain't supposed to eat that. These things leave a parasite in your body, right? It's the Lord say after it's abomination unto you. It's abominable creature, right? And this will the Lord go and do to you people who like to eat these things. Isaiah 66 and 16, it says, for by fire and by a sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many, and the sin of Yahweh shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination of the mouse shall be consumed together. This, say Yahweh, right? So the Lord going and destroy all you, the ones who like to eat pork and all the abominable food, right? Who love this wild meat. The Lord going and done away with it. The Lord going and destroy it, right? Simple as that. So hey, hope for this video is edifying. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Akakolaj, the Bible and the apostles ruled by that great millstone. Peace and blessing to you, brothers, purchase one sincerity and truth. Next time, brothers, I will say Shalom.